Hi, konnichiwa, shupraphat, guten tag, goeiemorgen, bonjour, buenos dias, servus, grüezi. Welcome to the Daily Sports Show here on Vik and Wern Sports Chat. Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. Yesterday was a fantastic day of sports. Some lucky buggers. We'll get into that a bit later. Hope you're all doing well. The chat is very lively this morning. I almost forget to do the show because I'm chatting on the chat, looking at what you guys say. It's always a bit stressful there at the end. But hey, check out the topics that way. Topics over there. We have a bit of Formula 1, rugby, cricket, skiing, North American sports, a bit of March Madness. Sumo! Yes, Sumo Day 15 this morning, starts in about an hour's time. The Sumo, the last day of the Sumo. And we have, of course, a little bit of tennis. Quick update there. And, of course, what's coming on in the week on Vik and Wern Sports Chat. So, let's get the topics out of here. So, you can see our lovely host city today. Shout out to Brian the Bear. The man is epic. I'll get to him a bit later. Brian the Bear, shout out to him. Host city is Durban. Durban, South Africa, on the East Coast. As you can see, magnificent, big port city. But there is other pictures of Durban. I'll get straight into it. Check out that. It looks like prime Miami, but that's what Durban is. It's a big holiday city in South Africa. Looks amazing. Check that out. Beaches, surfing, hotels. Amazing. Got to go on holiday, Vic. Got to go. So that is Durban. Just to tell you where Durban lies on the map. There you go. Picture of South Africa there in the red spot there on the East Coast. Durbs, fantastic place. If you're ever down in South Africa, visit there. If you go swimming, don't wander too far off. There are a lot of these things there in the water off the coast of South Africa. So be careful when you do go swimming there. Me personally, I don't put my foot in the water there. I only go to beaches where there's guaranteed no sharks. I have a bit of a phobia there, and that's all up to Vic and my dad. They've tormented me through the years. So shout out to Vic and Rose Garden. They have tormented me too much for the sharks. But we're going to get straight into Formula 1. There was the sprint race yesterday, which I did cover yesterday, which Lewis Hamilton did win. That was fantastic. But then there was still qualifying. And this is the grid for today. Oscar Piastri. Let's get a picture of the young man, the young Australian. There he is. Oscar Piastri, he gets pole position. Noriaki, it is great, man. Check it out. Piastri gets pole. Russell gets second. That's a bit of a surprise. Norris third. Verstappen fourth. Hamilton fifth. Leclerc sixth. Hadjar in seventh, the rookie. Antonelli in eighth, another rookie. Tsunoda and Albon take up the top 10. That Grand Prix is going to start in about an hour's time. So check that out. Can't wait for that. I'm just going to lie back on the couch and enjoy that Grand Prix with Ryan together. We'll see do that one. That's Formula 1 and it's out of here. Then, of course, we have to go back to the URC rugby yesterday. What a round of rugby that was. Let's check out some of the results. The Warriors against Munster and Cardiff Lions were on Friday. It was 28-25 for the Warriors. Cardiff beat the Lions 2017. That was robbed. That's all I can say. Robbed. But yesterday we had the Sharks against Zebra. And we were all betting it's going to be a massive win for the Sharks. But they scraped it. They got extremely lucky. We don't know what's going on with the Sharks. On paper, they should be one of the best teams in the URC. They are just not firing. I don't know why. Maybe it's the coach. Maybe it's the players. Who knows? Then we had Benetton beating Edinburgh 21-18 in Treviso. Then, big game. The Bulls, the Leinster, which we had live on this channel. We had a double live event there. Bulls, Leinster, and Scarlets against Stormers. Bulls, Leinster, 21-20. A kick in the last. I'll explain to you that afterwards. 21-20 for the Bulls. The Scarlets losing to the mighty Stormers. 17-29. Stormers put on a great display there in Llanachle in Wales. And then the Dragons losing out to Ulster 30-34. And the Ospreys beating Connaught 43-40. But there's only one way we can go. And this is this man. He gets a star man of the day. David Kriel. Or David Kriel, but David Kriel from the Bulls. He's not actually their number one choice kicker by the Bulls. And the game was It was the 81st minute of the game was almost over. There was a scrum. Scrum put in for Leinster. They were up by 2 points. And all they had to do is put the ball in the scrum, get the ball out, kick it out, and then the game would be done. But there was some big mighty heave by the Bulls forwards. Push the Leinstermen back. Got the penalty in the 84th minute. This man, David Krill, steps up. Was not an easy kick right on the side of the pitch. Slots it over for the Bulls to win 21-20. Fantastic result. The Leinsters, their first defeat of the season. So congratulations to him. He is our star man of the day. There you go. Our star person. I don't want to get into trouble. And it's out of here. Then, today we do have some cricket. Cricket coming up today. T20. The fourth test between New Zealand and Pakistan. New Zealand leading that one 2-1. That starts in about 10 minutes time. New Zealand against Pakistan. Can Pakistan get another win? Does lightning strike twice? Pakistan in a bit of trouble there. But let's hope they can get that win for the fifth game. It'll make it really interesting. And the cricket's out of there. Then, of course, there's only one place to go, other place to go. Oh, I forgot the Super Rugby. Oh, Vanny, what are you doing? Super Rugby. I'm just checking the Super. There you are, Super Rugby. Sorry about that. Forgot about the Super Rugby. We had some games yesterday. Highlanders lost to the Reds. The Blues lost big time to the Crusaders. And the game we had live on this channel, the Waratahs against the Brumbies. The Waratahs beat the Brumbies 28-23. And this morning, it started about 2 minutes ago. It's the Force against the Fiji in Drua. I guess Vik will round up what happens there tomorrow morning. Okay. Then, skiing. There should have been a giant downhill yesterday skiing, but they were both cancelled, the men's and the women's, the last downhill of the season. So there was no results yesterday with the skiing. So that concludes the downhill. Downhill is finished. These two people have won the downhill overall standings. That is Marco Odermatt of Switzerland and Federica Brione of Italy. They are the downhill champions. Yes, Rodas, I hope we're going to have a good Grand Prix as well. They are the downhill champions. Today there is the giant slalom. Vic will bring you the results tomorrow. So let's get them out of here. And that's the skiing out of here. And now I'm going to take a sip of the white stuff. Oh. Naomi Abutza is in the house as well. Hi, Naomi. Let's just go quickly through the chat. Yes, while I'm here. We got Naomi is in the house. Abutza. Rhodas is in the house. Big Vic, of course. Caitlin Fredericks. Dion von Sale. My grandmother kicks better than the Stones. Fumiyuko is in the house. Tito Santana. Noriaki is in the house. We have the Material Girl Madonna herself is in the house. We've got Ronnie in the house. Rose Garden. Diego Armando is in the house. Peter from Namibia is in the house. Tommy. Be careful there, Tommy. He can whack you. The King of Tulsa's in the house. We have Belinda's in the house. Anton Astirol. Antonio Di Marco's in the house. Surina. Duffy's in the house. I guess Nagpur's in the house because Ranesh is in there as well. Diakato's in there. Ito Abe's in there. Shinazuka's in there. Ikea Namura's in there. Jack's in there. Cliff Richard. He's on a summer holiday. He's also in there. A lot of Japanese in this morning. Welcome, guys. Fantastic. Let's get back to the show. And we're going to go to American sports. There we go. Bit of the NHL first. A lot of games in the NHL, so I'll get through them quickly. We have the Canucks losing to the Rangers 3-5. The Flyers losing to the Stars 2-3. The Sabres losing to the Wild 1-4. We have the Blackhawks losing to the Blues 1-4. The Flames beating the Islanders 4-3. The Hurricanes losing to the Kings 7-2. The Panthers losing to the Washington Capitals 3-6. No, Ovechkin did not score, but he had 2 assists in that game. The Lightning losing to the Utah Hockey Club. The Avalanche beating the Canadiens 5-4. And the Senators beating the New Jersey Devils 3-2. But that's not finished. There's more to come. The Maple Leafs losing to the Predators 2-5. The Red Wings losing to the Golden Knights. Shout out to Vik, who's a big fan of the Golden Knights. My Kraken, I've given up. That's it. I'm a Kraken fan. I'm done now. I've had enough of this crap. My Kraken losing to the Oilers 4-5. Go Kraken! And Bruins losing to the Sharks 3-1. That's the NHL. And it's out of here. Oh, we go off to the NBA. There were a couple of games in the NBA. Not many, just a couple. We had the New Jersey Nets losing to the Indiana Pacers 103-108. We got the Warriors losing to the Hawks 115-124. The Wizards losing to the Knicks 103-122. Towns with 31 points and 11 rebounds there for the Knicks. Then we had the Milwaukee Bucks beating the Sacramento Kings 114-108. The Greek Freak with 32 points, 17 rebounds for Giannis. And the last but not least, we had the Bulls 146 beating the Lakers 115. And this man gets our star man of the day as well. Just because he's an Aussie. Shout out there to Hunty and Scotty. Just Giddy. He gets the star man of the day. He had 15 points, 10 rebounds, 17 assists, triple-double. You get a triple-double, you get the star man of the day. That's just the way it is. Josh Giddy there with the star man of the day. And he's out of here. We're getting into a quick little bit of March Madness going on here. Let's go into the ladies first. I'll just run around the results quickly. USC beating Greensboro. UConn beating Arkansas State. Massive, by 70 points. Holy moly. We have NC State beating Vermont. Oklahoma beating Florida Gulf Coast. North Carolina beating Oregon State. Maryland beating Norfolk State. Alabama beating Green Bay. Iowa beating Murray State. West Virginia beating Columbia. South Dakota State beating Oklahoma State. We have Michigan State beating Harvard. Mississippi State beating California. We have Texas beating William and Mary. LSU beating San Diego. Florida State beating George Mason. And Illinois beating Creighton. That's for the ladies. Let's go into the men. Quick rundown for the men's scores. Number 1 seed Auburn beating Creighton there. We have Houston beating Gonzaga. We have Tennessee beating UCLA. Big UCLA, big sports college there. We have BYU beating Wisconsin. Arkansas beating St. John's there from New York. We have Texas Tech beating Drake. Purdue beating McNeese. And of course the big Michigan beating Texas A&M. So that was the college March Madness. And it's out here. Ooh, now we're going to a thing that's really close to my heart. It is the sumo. Get up some results from yesterday, day 14. Takayasu, who was leading at day 14, lost to Chiriomi. So you can see Chiriomi got 10-4. Takayasu with 11-3. Still everything open there. We have Tobisaro beating Hokkaido, losing to Hokkaido. Goneyama losing to Takano Fuji. Tokanosho losing to Chiyashima. Watatakakake losing to Oshoma. Then we have Atama Fuji losing to Wata Motoharo. He's actually Wata Tokakake and Wata Motoharo are actually brothers. It's quite cool. Let's check that out, guys. Then Kirishima beating Kimbozan. We have Ura beating Abe. Abe got his Makakochi yesterday. That means he has more losses than wins. So he'll be losing his rank. Ichi Yamamoto losing to Oho. Onosato beating Daisho. And Hirodumi beating the other Oseki Kota Sakura. What this all means for everybody out there is that these two men, Takayasu and Onosato, the last day of the sumo tournament, both on 11-3. There are two men with 3 other wrestlers with 10-4, so they still got a chance if one of these two guys loses on the last day. But on the last day, Takayasu, the man on your right, I'll just take Onosho away there quickly. That man there, Takayasu, is going to go against my boy Abi in the last bout of the day. I hope Abi loses. It's the first time I really hope Abi loses. And then, of course, we have Onosho. He will be taking on the other Ozeki Koto Sakura, the battle of the big boys, the highest ranked wrestlers. So it's not going to be easy thing for him. That's going to start about in an hour's time. The sumo, I can't wait for that one. They do bring that last day live on NHK. So I'll definitely be watching that one. And that's the sumo, and it's out of here. Then, of course, at the end of the show, bring a bit of tennis, the Miami 1000 tournament there. But the woman, is going well. All the seeds are still in. Arena. All in there. But by the men, Jack Drapier is out. The man who won the Indian Wells 1000 tournament last year. Everybody hyped him up. He's already out. Gone. Done. Dustin maybe parted too much. I don't know. Out against Misic of the Czech Republic. And Andrei Rublev is out as well. He lost to Bags of Belgium. And he's out of here. And that was the show today, guys. I'm just going to check the chat. Anything else? Anything going on in the chat? Ooh, okay. Onosato for Tommy. Go Onosato. I know there's a big fan club for Onosato. Vik is even nappies all over. Vik, it's a Mawashi, man. Come on, dude. It's about time you learn these words, man. A lot of people love Onosato. I don't know why. Of course, he's young, he's dynamic. But hey, guys. It's raining, snowing here. I got a lot to clean up afterwards. But hey, it is Sunday. We've got nothing on today. That means after the show, I'm off for the day. I'm going to enjoy watching the sumo and the Grand Prix. And for everybody out there, please enjoy your weekend. Take care. Spend some time with the family. Stormers need nappies. So enjoy some time with the family. I might be going off this afternoon with the family to play some pool. We'll see if that happens. Always depends on quite a couple of little things. And yeah, guys, be safe. Make good decisions in life. Don't go swim there in Durban with the sharks. That's like what I call a good decision. And what else is there to say? Then everybody else there, take care. Hope you have a lovely Sunday. And join Vik tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock Central European Time for the Daily Sports Show. And everybody else there, hey, have a good one. Ciao, guys.